Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're doing well. Have a little challenge going in our Paper Possibilities Crazy Crafters group. This one was set by the lovely Cel Degnan from the Purple Outhouse, and it's to make page tabs. So I think we have to make at least 10 page tabs. So that's very open to interpretation, which is great. That's why I love them. So I thought I might start by trying a few fabric tabs. So what I have here is some calico, I think, or some sort of linen that's been coffee or tea dyed, which I really like. So I thought I might make some with this first off. I've also got my archival ink because I think I'll do a bit of stamping, something a bit different. Have these gorgeous little stamps that I think the lovely Amanda gave me, and they've got some real little ones, little birds. I've got a little bird there, and I've got leaves, and I really like that. So I think I might use some of those for starters. So I have just cut some of the fabric into these long strips. So as a tab, I would put that on a page like so. So I want to stamp up here so that the stamp shows outside of the book. Just grab a book and show you what I mean. So I'd probably attach it like so and have this bit sticking out is the plan. Just debating whether I want to stick a little bit of paper in just this section. One, it stops the stamping bleeding through, not that I think it will anyway. Two, it just makes this little bit a bit firmer when you go to grab it to turn the pages. So I could just use some of this book page actually, which I might do. Just a little bit like that. It will also hold this together. I want to leave the base open though, because I'm thinking I'll probably sew these on my pages. So we've got the fabric either side of the page. So it might make this a bit shorter. There. Right, so I'll just grab my glue. I don't want to over glue or else my glue will show through. I hope you're all well. It's Sunday here in South Australia and it's getting a bit dark and cold, so I think we've got rain coming. I want to make a nice vegetable soup after. But I thought I'd duck in and try and get another one of the challenges done. And then I'll be all caught up with challenges, which is amazing. So I'm just sticking that in that top bit there. Then I'll add a bit of glue up here. If my glue will come out. Don't think I've quite got it open enough, but I don't want too much glue coming out. So and then we'll fold that down where we want it. Folding down as far as we want it, but that's all right. Cut this little end bit off. Make it even. Fray the edges. So this will be a page tab. I left those ends open so I can sew it over a page. So now we can do some stamping on there. So I might do the leaf, I think, for starters. Should probably got a few ready so that I could do a couple at a time, but I can do a whole lot afterwards if I like the way it turns out. Oh, that looks nice. I do like that leaf. So very simple. I might even sew down the sides of my tabs as well. I will think about that. I thought I just want to make some simple fabric ones. something a little different. I think they'll look really cool in vintage nature themed journals. I said I probably should do a few of the same ones, but I thought since I'm on video, I'll do a couple of different ones, then I can go off and do a whole heap and come back and show you afterwards, rather than you watching me do the same one over and over. So again, I think I'll cut a little bit of this out. Just fold this over so I sort of know where I want it. So I made some little ticket booklets yesterday for a challenge, and now that's all I've got stuck in my head is ticket booklets, and I want to make all these different ones, so we'll see. 10,000 other things I should be getting on with, so I don't know. In where I want it. So for this one we might do one of the little birds. Little mouse as well, which is quite sweet. So grab this little one. It's a beautiful little forest themed set this is. Absolutely love it. Now I think our little bird will, I'm just debating whether we want to put him, maybe we'll put him that way. I think it'll fit better, and if we have it at the side of a page it'll look better as well. Oh, that's so sweet. Give you a closer look, isn't that cute? All right, I really like those, so I might just continue on with doing that sort of thing. Wasn't sure how they were going to turn out, so I thought I'd probably end up doing a few different types, but now I think I use this. Fold it over so we can get the length right. Probably should have ironed it first, would make my life easier, but me and irons don't really go together, which you'd know if you saw my clothes. All right, now we want to cut this down. You could do like thicker ones as well, which I was going to do with some words on. I might do that another time. Although, I could do a bit of a thicker one and a thinner one here. So I just fray the edges. Oops, that's a bit narrow there, isn't it? I'm going to ditch that one and do something else with it, but I'll keep this thicker one. It's my crooked cutting as usual. So if you fray the edges, you don't see how crooked it is. It's my theory. Just put that there. So my paper, losing things already. It's quite a long one, but that's all right. Can always cut down this end if we want when we go to stick it in the book if we think it's too long. Could even hand sew around them with some straight stitch. I think that would look quite nice as well. Fold that one over. It's not too bad. I don't really like the squirrel on here as much as some of the other. I was thinking of the little hedgehog. He's kind of cute. And got the little mouse. I'll put him on one of them. Maybe we will do a little hedgehog. I've got that bird. We'll do the bird. Got to try and remember what sort of journals I'll be making soon so that I do things I can use in them. Oh yes, very sweet. So there's that one. So yeah, he'll flatten out once he's put on a page. Hopefully. Now, I'll give him a wipe off. I had that real thin one. I could do that. Straighten it up a bit. It can be shortened. Take the edges off. Bit of paper to put in there. Just want to see how, I think I might cut that down just a little bit more. Made it even shorter now. That's all right. They don't even have to go on your pages. They can go on your tags and all sorts of bits and pieces. So what I thought we might do is the little mouse. He has quite a long tail, so it might be difficult to fit. Yeah, he's going to be, although we will see him on the one side even when we've got it on the page. So let's give it a go. I don't know why I was grabbing my glue to stamp my mouse. A little field mouse it must be. I like him too much either. He's a bit like the squirrel. They've got really big noses and that's all I see when I look at them. So, but I really love the little birds and that leaf, so I think I'll do more with those. So I might get a bit of a process line going here. So I have done my last few tabs here ready to be stamped, and I had a bit of an offcut, like the shape, so I backed that with a bit of paper. It will just make it easy if I want to stick it onto a page as an embellishment. So I'll grab my book page to stamp these on. Now first I have this long one that will go up the side of a page, and I want to put a word on that, and I found this that has memories on there, so I'm going to try and do a partial stamping of that word. way I want it. Don't think I've used this one before. Got it. Even if I do get the lines and that around, it won't matter. It'll still look pretty cool on there, I reckon. It'd be very hard to get just the bits I want, but we will see. I think I'll just go for it. Because to get enough ink on there, I'll have to sort of just go for it. I probably could have done a better job. The other thing I can do is try and wipe it off. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, that's not too bad. There we go. Could have been worse. But that's a nice little tag to put on the side of a page. Tab, I should say, not tag. Okay, I always mix those two up. So I might as well leave the lid off of that and grab, I reckon I might do a butterfly. I've got a little one up here. I think these are the Kaiser Craft butterflies. Because I think he will fit on there and look quite nice. Now again, which way do we want him? Should like him up the top like that. Yeah, he looks nice. We've got these left to do. Just think I wanted something else. I think I wanted to. I thought the bunny might go nicely on that one. If I can get him off without breaking the little bits and pieces that he comes with. There we go. Because he looks cute. So put him here. Lovely little bunny. And then we will go for, we wanted leaves and birds. So let me find the bird I wanted. Was it you? No, I think it was the other one. Yeah, with his tail up, because he's the cutest. So we might put the bird, or the leaf. Might put the bird on here as well. For a little embellishment. A whole lot of them with my scrap fabrics would be really cool. Now I think we'll do the bird on this one as well. Now see if I can find the little leaf. I've sort of put stamps all over the shop here. Oh, I put him away. That was good thinking. It happens sometimes. My brain works occasionally. There that I don't want. Now I might put this one up the top. Like that. There we go. So I do think a bit of sewing would really top these off. So I might go and run them through the machine because I'm too slack to hand stitch. Okay, so I was going to go and sew around all of them, but then I realised it make much more sense just to sew around them when I actually attach them to a page or a tag or something. So I've left them as is for now. But I did sew one onto a page just so you could see how I wish to use them. So I did just sew around 3 sides. It might look better if I sew up here as well. I wasn't sure, so I thought I'd try that and see. But I just used a cream cotton because I like the look of that on the tea dyed linen. And then that's the back. It just needs to, it'll probably sit down flatter once it's in a book. It's my no ironing. So, but I love it. I love fabric tabs, and it's really cool because the paper in there has made it really nice and sturdy to hold on to. It's not so floppy, which is great. So they are my fabric tabs that I have made for the challenge. So I think I've got 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this side one, which will sit like, I mean, you could just stick them on top. You don't have to have the fabric both sides, but I kind of like the look of it. That's why I left those ends open. So that would sit on like that, and I'd just sew up and down there. I wouldn't even sew around this one. I like the way it looks as it is, and I'll just sew it up and down there. I'm going to make a whole heap more of these. What a great way to use up little leftover bits of your linens, and you could use all sorts of fabric for that. And the archival ink just stamps on fabric so nicely. So I might have to invest in more colours of the archival ink, and then we've just got a little embellishment. I must make lots more of those as well, because that look, how sweet does that look, just sitting on a page somewhere or on a tag. So yes, we'll be doing more of that. So thanks for coming along, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Simple as usual, that's me. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. Bye.